Have you ever wished you could go back and fix a mistake, or jump forward to see what the future holds? The idea of time travel has captivated us for generations, from H.G. Wells' The Time Machine to Back to the Future. But is it just science fiction, or could we one day build a real-life DeLorean? Let's dive in and see if we're closer than ever to making time travel a reality. First, we need to understand what time actually is. According to Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, time isn't a constant universal clock ticking away for everyone at the same speed. Instead, time is relative. It can stretch and shrink depending on how fast you're moving and the strength of the gravity around you. This is a phenomenon called time dilation, and it's not just a theory, it's been proven. GPS satellites are a perfect real-world example. The clocks on these satellites run slightly faster than clocks on Earth because they experience weaker gravity and are moving at high speeds. To make our GPS systems accurate, engineers have to constantly adjust for this tiny difference. So, in a very small way, astronauts are already time travelers. When they return from a long mission in space, they've aged just a fraction of a second less than everyone on Earth. So, traveling to the future is technically possible. If you could build a spaceship that travels close to the speed of light, you could journey for what feels like a few years to you. And when you return to Earth, centuries could have passed. Your friends and family would be long gone, and you'd be a visitor in a future you never knew. The main challenge here is the immense energy required to reach such incredible speeds. We're talking about technology far beyond anything we currently possess. Another mind-bending possibility for future travel involves gravity. Einstein's theories also suggest that massive gravitational fields, like those around a black hole, can warp space-time. If you could orbit a black hole without getting pulled in, time would pass much slower for you than for people back on Earth. When you returned, you would have effectively jumped into the future. Of course, getting close to a black hole is another monumental and incredibly dangerous engineering challenge. But what about the one we all really want to know about? Traveling to the past. This is where things get really tricky and enter the realm of paradoxes. The most famous one is the grandfather paradox. What if you went back in time and accidentally prevented your grandparents from meeting? You would never have been born. But if you were never born, you couldn't have gone back in time to begin with. It creates a logical loop that seems to make travel to the past impossible. Some physicists have proposed solutions to these paradoxes. One idea is the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. This theory suggests that every time you make a choice, the universe splits into parallel timelines. So, if you went back and changed the past, you wouldn't be changing your own history. Instead, you'd be creating a new, alternate timeline. Your original timeline would remain untouched, neatly avoiding the paradox. Another theoretical concept for past travel involves wormholes, or what Einstein called bridges through space-time. A wormhole could theoretically connect to different points in time, creating a shortcut. Imagine folding a piece of paper in half and poking a pencil through it. That's the basic idea. But even if wormholes exist, they're thought to be incredibly unstable and microscopic. We'd need to find one, figure out how to keep it open, and enlarge it enough to pass through, all without being destroyed by exotic matter and radiation. So, are we close to building a time machine? For now, traveling to the past remains firmly in the realm of theoretical physics and science fiction. The paradoxes and the sheer technological hurdles are immense. However, traveling to the future is, according to our current understanding of physics, possible. We do it every day, just very, very slowly. To do it on a larger scale would require a revolutionary leap in our ability to harness energy and travel at near light speeds. While we might not be booking tickets to the Jurassic period anytime soon, the quest to understand time travel pushes the boundaries of science and our imagination. It forces us to ask deep questions about causality, reality, and our place in the universe. What do you think? If you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through space-time, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more mind-bending science. See you in the next one.